येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानातिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। स्थावरं जङ्गमं व्याप्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। पापजीव्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सर्वश्रुतिशिरोरत्न विराजिता पदम्बुजः वेदान्ताम्बुजसूर्योय तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। चैतन्य शाश्वत शान्तो व्योमातीतो निरञ्जनः बिन्दुनादकलातीता तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ज्ञानशक्ति समारूढा तत्त्वमाला विभूषितः मुक्तिप्रदाता च तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्म सम्प्राप्ता कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। शोषणं भावसिन्धोश्च ज्ञापनं सारसम्पदः गुरोपादोदकं साम्यं तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। न गुरोराधिकं तत्त्वं न गुरोराधिकं तपः तत्त्वज्ञानात् परं नास्ति तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। मनता श्री जगन्नाथ मद्गुरु श्री जगद्गुरु ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरुरादिरनादिश गुरुपरमदैवतं गुरुपरतरं नास्ति तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव।
Vishwananda Raja Rishikesha Vasa Param Dayala Mohana Krishna.
Vishwananda Raja Rishikesha Vasa Parama Dayala Mohana Krishna.
Vishwananda Raja Rishikesha Vasa Paramandayala Mohan Krishna
Vishwananda Raja Rishikesha Vasa Paramadayala Mohana 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 Krishna
Atma Jyoti Sri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Swami Vishwananda Premavatara
Atma Jyoti Sri Gurudeva Swami Vishwananda Premavatara
Atma Jyoti Shri Gurudeva Swami Vishwananda Premavatara
Atma Jyoti Sri Gurudeva Swami Vishwananda Premavatara
Hari Om Narayana Hari Om Narayana Hari Om Narayana Vishwananda Raja
Hari Om Narayana Hari Om Narayana Hari Om Narayana Vishwananda Raja
Vishwananda Raja Rishikesha Vasa Paramadayala Mohana Krishna
Vishwananda Raja Rishikesha Vasa Paramadayala Mohana Krishna
Vishwananda Raja Rishikesha Vasa Paramadayala Mohana Krishna
Vishwananda Raja Rishikesha
Vishwananda Raja Rishikesha Vasa Dharma Dayala Mohan Krishna Om Avatar Shishaya Namaha Om Vishamaya Namaha Om Devakarya Samunyataya Namaha Om Sukshmatanave Namaha Om Chinmayaya Namaha Om Guru Murtaye Namaha Om Sundaraya Namaha Om Sulochanaya Namaha Om Sumukhaya Namaha Om Charuhasaya Namaha Om Keshavaya Namaha Om Padmambujaya Namaha Om Mandagamanaya Namaha Om Charumbaradharine Namaha Om Ramaya Namaha Om Mandirasthapakaya Namaha Om Shridipavachakaya Namaha Om Gayatri Ajvane Namaha Om Alpanasvikarakaya Namaha Om Vishnu Pujakaya Namaha Om Namo Narayana Yeti Mantrupasakaya Namaha Om Swaramayaya Namaha Om Madhurakantaya Namaha Om Krishna Sankirtanalopaya Namaha Om Stotra Priyaya Namaha Om Mitabhashine Namaha Om Vagmine Namaha Om Chitrakala Visharadaya Namaha Om Vratadharaya Namaha Om Sadhave Namaha Om Jagatpantaya Namaha Om Sarvalokavitaya Namaha Om Bhakta Priyaya Namaha Om Surdaya Namaha Om Anukulaya Namaha Om Neyaya Namaha Om Sudarshanaya Namaha Om Bhaktavatsalaya Namaha Om Premamurtaye Namaha Om Shubhekshanaya Namaha Om Pretivardhanaya Namaha Om Swastidayakaya Namaha Om Tarakaya Namaha Om Anugrahaya Namaha Om Vardhanaya Namaha Om Akshitaya Namaha Om Arthaya Namaha Om Siddhipradaya Namaha Om Janardhanaya Namaha Om Manoharaya Namaha Om Mahakshaya Namaha Om Siddheshwaraya Namaha Om Bhasmabhushitaya Namaha Om Atmalingaya Namaha Om Lingachana Protsahakaya Namaha Om Siddhisadhanaya Namaha Om Madhavaya Namaha Om Omkaropasakaya Namaha Om Sukshmaya Namaha Om Vishokaya Namaha Om Sadvikaya Namaha Om Samadakshine Namaha Om Dakshaya Namaha Om Achintyaya Namaha Om Niramkaraya Namaha Om Nirmohaya Namaha Om Avyagraya Namaha Om Jitakrodhaya Namaha Om Vinayashilaya Namaha Om Savashyaya Namaha Om Kushalaya Namaha Om Shamaya Namaha Om Satyadharmaya Namaha Om Nirvikalpaya Namaha Om Niraktaya Namaha Om Atindraya Namaha Om Satyasandhaya Namaha Om Pavitraya Namaha Om Madhurasvabhavaya Namaha Om Suranandaya Namaha Om Nandanaya Namaha Om Prasanatmane Namaha Om Bhaktanidhaye Namaha Om Sakshaye Namaha Om Samatmaye Namaha Om Sadayogine Namaha Om Haraye Namaha Om Sutapaya Namaha Om Samyaya Namaha Om Guyaya Namaha Om Vimukta Atmaya Namaha Om Gabhiraya Namaha Om Guptaya Namaha Om Atmaramaya Namaha Om Srinivasaya Namaha Om Devaya Namaha Om Yutidharaya Namaha Om Dhanyaya Namaha Om Gurave Namaha Om Duratikramaya Namaha Om Gahanaya Namaha Om Bhagavate Namaha Om Harisharana Margadashakaya Namaha Om Kutastha Jagartakaya Namaha Om Aviprayaya Namaha Om Sarvamata Samatyaya Namaha Om Shamayata Bhavarakaya Namaha Om Premavatara Sri Vishwananda Swami Namaha Ato deva avantuno yato vishur vichakrame pritivya saptadamani idam vishur vichakrame treda nirate padam samudamasya padum sure triri pada vichakrame vishnur gopa adabhyaha ato dharmani dharyene vishnu karmani pashyata yato vritani paspashe indrasya yujassakaha Tad Vishnu Paramam Paragam Sada Pashanti Surayah Diviva Chakshuratatam Tadvipraso Vipanyavo Jagravarum Sasamindate Vishnuyat Paramam Padam. Premavattaraya Vidmahe Sadgurudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda Prachodayate. Om Premavattaraya Vidmahe Sadgurudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda Prachodayate. Om Premavattaraya Vidmahe Sadgurudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda Prachodayate. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Shri Krishna Vishnu Madhusudana Kaitabhare Narayana Achyuta Trivikrama Chakrapale Daityadi Sarjadhara Sridhara Vasudeva Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Rukmini Shabhavanasha Hare Murari Radesha Gopisha Surupa Brahmadi Vanya Shri Dvarakashraya Vaikuntha Pate Bhuvanaika Murte Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Vina Krite Kamatarupa Varaha Murte Re Vikramaya Guhane Rama Rama Shri Rama Krishna Yadunandana Kalki Rupa Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Govinda Madhava Mukunda Parat Paresha Damodaraksha Dharananda Gadhari Shori Gopa Gopi Jana Samrita Hina Bando Gopi Jana Priya Hare Tava Suprabhatam Shira Vishaya Bhujagadi Patal Pashaya Sadbhaktarit Sadanashaya Ramanyashaya Shri Gopapama Mridutalpa Sukadishaya Gopa Vallabharaye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Kashyapatri Sukanarada Gautamadi Brahma Shri Sangamani Sangama Bharatesho Tishtanti Devatava Darshana Vanya-heto Gopala Shekararaye Tava Suprabhatam Mandada Jari Tulasi Dala Malikadyahe Malyani Anjali Pute Samudaharanti Tishtanti Padpavadatarati Kale Murindraha Radha Manohara Hare Tava Supravaktam Vedatrayam Patati Gautama Kana Kuryaha Gayanti Satguna Gano Varada Savargaha Sankirtayanti Tava Nama Kadari Sheshaha Shri Naradari Rishaya Tava Suprabhatam Govardhano Dharana Gopa Kishora Gopa Gopi Janamrita Suvesha Bhavati Kota Trilokya Mohana Sumangala Divya Deha Shri Rukminisha Varada Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vatsachina Sharanagata Parijata Bhaktarthi Vanjana Kripakaradhina Bandho Divyanta Gayati Jana Priya Divya Rupa Shri Nanda Gopatanaya Tava Suprabhatam Padmaksha Padma Mukha Padmadhara Prameya Padmalaya Sarita Padma Nivasa Shori Padmodbhavati Surasevita Pada Padma Padmadinata Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Vindhatare Haranaya Mahendra Vanya Gandharpadalpa Haradivya Sudesha Rupa Chandrananaya Siddha Chandanalimna Deha Govinda Yadavaraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Nanda Nandana Yashoda Kumara Dhira Mayangadina Davichona Supushpahara Nilambudaha Sharira Rama Vihara Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vaishri Jambavati Satya Suganti Bhadra Shri Mitra Vinda Divasa Prabhu Putri Kalyane Tishtanti Devya Bhavame Tava Sevanardam Gopi Manapriya Hare Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Achyuta Ananda Mukunda Shauri Radha Manohara Janardana Chakrapane Namani Divya Gunayurna Nisham Vadanti Brahmi Muhurta Samaye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Suprabhatam Ye Patanti Yahanisham Bhuri Kritam Mahapapam Shri Krishna Grahetukam Ishvara Paramakrishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadiratir Govinda Salvakarana Karanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Chintamani Prakara Sarma Sukalpa Vriksha Lakshavriteshu Surabhira Vipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shaka Samprama Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Venum Pavantamarvindra Dalaya Darsham Bharavatam Samasitam Buddha Sankarangam Kandarpakotika Maniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Halola Chandra Kala Sattva Vamshi Ranangadam Dhanaya Keli Kala Vilasam Shamam Trivangalalidam Niyata Prakasham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasya Sakalendriya Vrittimanti Pashanti Panti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chinmaya Saturshvara Vigrahasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Advaitamachitamanadim-anantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Nagayovanam cha Vedeshu Dulabhamadulabhamatvavarto Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Mantastu koti shatavatsara samnagamyo Layo ratapi manaso munipungavana Sopyastriyak prapadasimya vichitya tatve Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Ekopya saura chaitum jagadanta koti Yasyaktirasti jagadanta chayaya dantaha Andantarasta paramanu chayantarastam Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yadbhava bhavitadiyo manujastateva Samprapya rupa mahima sanayana kusha Shukteyameva nigama pratitestu vanti Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Ananda chinmaya rasa pratibhavitavis Tabirya eva nijarupataya kalavihi Goloka eva nivasatya kilatma bhuto Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Vemajana churita bhakti vilochanena Santa sadeva hridayeshu vilokayanti Yam shama sundaramachintya gunasvarupam Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Ramadimurti shukalani yamena tishnan Nanavataramakarotu valeshu kintu Krishna svayam samabhavat paramapumanyo Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yasya prabha prabhavato jagananta koti Kodishva shesha vasudhani vibhuti vinam Tat brahmanishvaramanam tamashesha buddham Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Maya hi yasya jagadanda shatani sute Traigonya tad vishaya veda vitayamana Sattva-valambi parasattva vishuddha sattvam Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Ananda chinmaya rasatmataya manashu Yapraginam pratibalam smaratamupedya Viraitena bhuvanani jayata jasram Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Golokanamini jagamvitale chatasya Dehi mahesha haridhama suteshu teshu Vete prabhavani chaya vihitascha yena Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Shishtishtitiraya sadhana shaktireka Chaye vayasya bhuvanani viparti durga Ichanurupamapi yasya chachesha tesha Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. bhajami.
Shiram yatadadi vikara vishesha yoga sanchayate nahitata pritagasti heto yasham bhutamapi tatha sanupaiti karya govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Dipachireva ida shankaramatuvedya Dipayate vikradaketu samana dharma Yastatrigeva ishajishtushtaya vibhati Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Yakarana vala jale bhajati smayoga Nidram hananta jagaranda saroma kupaha Adhara shakti mavalam param svamurtim Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Yasve kaniva sakakala matavalamya Jivanti loma viraja jagadantanattaha Vishnur mahansaya yasya kala vishesho Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Asvaya jashma shakaleshu nijeshu tejaha Swiyam kiyat prakatayaptyapi tadvad atra Brahmaya esha jagadanda vidhana karta Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Yatpada palavayugam vinidaya kumbha Vande pranama samaye sakanadirajaha Vignam vihantu malanasya jagatrayasya Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Agnir mahi gaganam ambul marudishascha Kalastatatma manasiti jagatrayani Yasmat bhavanti vibhavanti vishanti amcha Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Yachakshuresha savita sakala grahanam Raja samasta suramurti rashesha teja Yasyadnaya brahmati sambrita kala chakro Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Dharmotha papanichaya shrutayastapamsi Brahmadikita patagada vayascha jiva Yadatta matra vibhava prakata prabhava Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Bandana rupa palabhaja matana doti Karmani nirdahati kintu bhakti vajam Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Yam krodha kama sahajam panayadi piti Vatsalya moha guru gaurava sevya bhave Sanchintyatasya sanishim tanuma purete Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadiradi Govinda Salvakarana Karanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Om Agnarantimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasme Shri Gurave Namaha. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday morning. Happy to be here on Monday morning now with Guruji. Okay. Strangely enough, I've taken a verse from the Srimad Bhagavatam that talks about the Guru. Okay. So the verse is taken from Canto 11, chapter 17, verse 29. Shusharushamana archaryam sadhu pashita nichavat yana shaya yasana stanir nati dure kritan jalahi. Which means, while engaged in serving the spiritual master, one should remain as a humble servant. And thus, when the Guru is walking, the servant should humbly walk behind. When the Guru lies down to sleep, the servant should also lie down nearby. And when the Guru has awakened, the servant should sit near him, massaging his lotus feet and rendering other similar services. When the Guru is sitting down on his asana, the servant should stand nearby with folded hands, awaiting the Guru's orders. In this way, one should always worship the spiritual master. So it sounds very nice, doesn't it? Is it a reality? I don't think so, no. How many of you are sitting in Guruji's bedroom waiting for him to wake up each morning? And when he wakes up, suddenly you take out the rose oil and you start massaging his feet? It's not a reality, is it? Would be lovely, no? Absolutely. How many of you get to walk just behind Guruji when he's going on his pilgrimages? Or are you stuck at the end of a very long queue with hundreds of devotees? And he says something in the temple and you can't hear, and by the time you get in, he's already out. So, obviously what's written in the scriptures is a guide, is an aim. This is how it could be, how it should be, how it can be. And we should orient ourselves to what is written there. Of course, this is why Guruji's giving the commentary on the Guru Gita. So, in this part of the Srimad Bhagavatam, this is a discussion between Lord Krishna and Uddhava. And Krishna is actually going through the Varna system, the caste system. He's talking about how this has been created and how this has been created for the benefit of all society, for everybody that plays their role within society. And he also talks about the role of the Guru within that societal makeup, let's say, and how one should cultivate that relationship with the Guru. So living, let's say, living in the presence of a Sadguru and reading about how a relationship should be in the scriptures are universes apart. These are completely different things. What's written and the reality. Of course, it's very important to bridge that gap. And this is why, out of all the scriptures that Guruji gave commentary on, the Guru Gita was the very first. Why? Did you just wake up one morning and thought, yeah, today I'm going to be a Vaishnava? You just rolled out of bed and decided to put the tilak on, all by yourself. Or you just rolled out of bed and thought, I'm just going to go live in an ashram. Or I'm going to become a brahmacharini. No. It's because of the fact that you have met the Sadguru and the fact that he's brought you on a journey. He's given you certain experiences through which there has been an internal change. Perhaps your perspective in life has changed and you thought, what I thought life was about, I've changed, I've reorientated, and I have a different perspective on life now. And I choose to walk that path for that purpose, for that reason. This is my intention now. And so through that interaction with the Sadguru, in whatever way that's been for you personally, it's led you to here, to this moment. To be here, to experience a deeper understanding of who Guruji is. Guruji is only talking about himself for all of this, let's say this discourse. I know he's talking about the lives of saints and the devotees. He's often pointing out that difference between the Sadguru and the ones that follow him. He was talking about it yesterday, wasn't he? I can't say that I am a Sadguru. I can't say that, yes, I can give you the darshan of Lord Krishna. Close your eyes, and I'll give you the darshan of Paramatma inside of your own being. I can't. So in that way, it's very, very important to remember our place and the role of the Sadguru, and to understand the difference between the two, the followers of the Sadguru and the Sadguru himself. We think that we know the Guru, but is it really true? Krishna, when he gave that dialogue with Uddhava, he was highlighting this is how the relationship should be. But we can't say, yes, we are equal to the Sadguru, or we are equal to the deity. No. We might think that, it might go through our minds. Years ago, Guruji had a meeting with all the residents here. I think most of the residents weren't here at that time. And he said, at that time, you don't even know a fraction of my shadow. I remember these words, they're like engraved in my brain now. You don't even know a fraction of my shadow. So if you stand outside, maybe last week, not now, it's not so sunny, and you look at your shadow on the ground, what will the shadow tell you about yourself? Will it tell you what your favorite food is? No. Will it tell you what kind of education you had in your life? No. Will it tell you necessarily how old you are? Might give an indication. Will it tell you what language you speak? No. There are so many things about yourself that your shadow can't give an indication about. And Guruji was saying, you don't even know a fraction of who I am. And there have been times when I've looked at Guruji and I thought, who the hell are you? There was one occasion many years ago when he said to me, I know the past of every single human being on this planet. I know what's happening to every single human being now. And I know what will happen to every single human being in the future. And I just looked at him thinking, who the hell are you? I have no clue who you are. And still to this day, I have been with him for, let's say, the last 17 years. I can't really say I know who he is. The image that he presents to me, I can say, yeah, I know the Vishwananda personality, let's say, a little, but not really. But the thing is that we can fall into that trap of thinking that we do know the Guru, that we are like the Guru. Like Guruji was talking already during the Guru Gita about the story of Adi Shankaracharya, how the devotees, they saw the Guru doing one thing and they thought they can do the same. So when he went to the blacksmith and he drank the molten ore, which would literally burn your insides out, the devotees realized that's just not possible. That's not humanly possible for us to do that. So I wanted to highlight how dangerous it can be for us and also for many others if we fall into that trap of thinking that we know the Guru, thinking that we can speak for the Guru. So many years ago, over the years that I've been a country Swami, I've been a country Swami for different countries over the years. And there was one individual who had that he was a very nice person, very heart-centered, very, very lovely individual actually, but had that understanding in his own mind that he could talk for the Guru. So when he would have they would have like satsang, he would put a picture of Guruji on the chair, he'd put a picture of Satya Sai Baba on the chair, and he himself would also sit on the chair, placing himself at the same height. If you can look here in the temple, there's only one person that sits the highest. That's the Sadguru. So we don't sit at the same level, showing that we have that equal knowledge and the equal understanding. We all sit lower. In more ancient times, more so in Europe, if you used to sit at the same level of the king, you would have your head chopped off. Guruji may have said once, in the past it was easier, when he was an ancient king And if anybody like talked back, he said, just take the sword out and chop the head off. Argument finished, done. No more talk back. He said, now it's not so easy. I have to put up with this a lot. So that one individual thought, okay, I can talk for Guruji. Not only can I talk for Guruji, I can talk for the Guru of Mavatar Babaji. And the Guru of Mavatar Babaji is so high, he doesn't even have a name. So I'll call him Little John. If this person had done an ounce of research, he would have already found out the name of the Guru of Mavatar Babaji. But he didn't. It was his own fantasy. So he started giving satsangs and talks and talking for Guruji. How he was supposedly receiving messages. And he wasn't the only one. Over the years, I've seen a lot of really ungrounded devotees. I remember sitting in my office with one of them, having a chat with them. And I said, so when Guruji's talking to you, like how much of the time do you feel that this is accurate, where Guruji's talking to you inside? And she says, like 90%. I say, are you sure? And she said, yes. I said, are you sure it's not rubbish? No. I checked with Guruji. Guruji, is this true? It's complete rubbish. And this is the fantasy of the mind. So this individual, I said to Guruji, look, we have a problem here in the country because this person is talking for you. They're giving satsangs and saying that you're saying this, you're saying that. And Guruji said, well, if he's going to do that, he's going to have to pay the consequences. Not only him, whoever follows him will also have to pay the consequences. So in that year, a lot of people like to hear a lot of beautiful things. They like to hear about life on the other dimensions and all of these things, yeah. So it's nice, it's pleasing to the ears. So out of all the devotees in the country, it ended up that half of the devotees started following him. And they didn't really continue to follow Guruji. They started coming to attending his satsangs, listening to what he had to say, what Guruji had to say through him. And Guruji said to me at that time, okay, so he'll have to pay the consequences. It created a lot of confusion, because at some point, the devotees were questioning, but this isn't what Guruji really says. But you're saying this, but I've heard him say the opposite. And so half of the devotee base that were following him started scratching their heads, and they were a bit unsure. And within 6 months, he lost his wife, he lost his job, he lost his accommodation. His life was ruined. If you're going to act as a guru, you have to bear the consequences. If you're going to walk to hell, you're going to take everybody that follows with you. And I'm saying this for a very clear reason. If you have that fantasy in your mind that you can speak for the Guru, and you want to walk to hell and take others with you, then go ahead. Because I've seen it too many times. I know it's not a nice laughing talk, a nice laughy satsang. Of course it's not, because this is the reality. I've seen it too many times. So I asked Guruji, he was giving a darshan, and I said, Guruji, can you give a satsang about people talking for you? He said, yes. So he gave a satsang and he said, you know, the stupidity of people thinking that they are channeling me. He said, if I need to talk to somebody, I will. I will find 1,000 different ways to go directly to that person and get that message through to them. And when Guruji has to say something, he can be extremely direct, like on the dot. So, months later, some of the devotees came for that darshan, and they were sitting there, and they were listening to what Guruji had to say. That he doesn't need a middleman. He doesn't need an intermediary to talk for him. He can go directly to that person. in so many different ways. He doesn't need a Swami to talk for them. We can represent him, but we're not him. He said that many times. I still have my flaws. I still have my mind. I still have my challenges. Very human. So the devotees came. They came for the darshan. And at the end of the darshan, they came to him. And they said, Guruji, we're very confused. We don't know if he's talking through for you, if you're talking through him. And he just stood directly in front of them and he said, what do you think? And they just looked at the floor. He says, I don't need anybody to talk for me. So if there is that fantasy in the mind, that you have that inner connection with Guruji, and you can talk for him, be extremely careful. Because you're assuming that you understand the laws of karma. You have a complete mastery of your own karma, and you know everybody else's karma. So therefore you're fit and you're qualified to lead them on a spiritual path. Most likely you're going to lead them to hell, and you'll go there yourself. It's very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. So going back to the verse, Krishna is trying to emphasize to Uddhava what the relationship should be. But it doesn't say in there at any point that the disciple talks for the Guru. That the disciple takes the full responsibility of representing the Guru. It doesn't say that in there at all. So, just to re-emphasize, it says, while engaged in serving the spiritual master. So at the very beginning he says it's about service. And why is seva, why is service so important? I know there are a lot of devotees around the world in Bhakti Marga that don't actually get engaged in seva, to be honest. In most countries there's a certain, a smaller percentage of the devotees that are really engaged in seva. And for the most part there are a lot that are not. I know what I'm talking about because I've been around for 17 years. I've been present in many, many countries. When you perform seva for the Guru, it actually becomes a route of purification because you are connected with his mission. And anything that's connected with him or his mission is a form of purification. But also, the seva becomes an opportunity, a playing ground for the Guru to see, okay, can you put into practice what I have asked of you? And he will use the seva as an opportunity to test you and help you to grow step by step. So seva is extremely important because it's helping to establish and deepen your relationship with the Guru. So it says here, whilst engaged in serving the spiritual master, one should remain as a humble servant. And that's the mentality, that's the key mentality that is really outlined in the Guru-disciple relationship. I'm a servant. We're all dasis. And people out in the world will think, well, how great it is to go on the spiritual path when your only aim is just to become a servant. Who wants to become a servant? It's not anything amazing. People think, okay, this is a form of slavery. But to truly serve God is not an easy thing. You have to have reached a very high level of spirituality to be able to place this I and everything comes with it, all the wants, all the desires and everything else, to place that I to the side. So to become a true servant is an incredible achievement, and it's an incredible status. But when viewed with the eyes of the world, it's something like trash. But that's because of the misunderstanding. So Krishna continues to say, and thus when the Guru is walking, the servant should humbly walk behind. So it's about following. It's always about following. It's not about being out in front and saying, I know the way, follow me. It's about being behind the Guru and following the Guru and doing one's best to understand the journey of the Guru, and where the Guru is trying to take us. So, hopefully, we can put that into practice. Hopefully, in our seva that we're doing in our countries, we can use that as an opportunity when Guruji is looking to see how devoted are you to the Guru, how devoted are you to my mission, how devoted are you to your spiritual path personally. Seva is that perfect opportunity to be able to find out for yourself. And one measure of your devotion to the Guru is to ask yourself, what did I do for Guruji's mission this week? What did I do for Guruji's mission this week? Because there are a lot of part-time devotees. They come to the ashram. They put on the tilaks, they dress nicely and everything. But when they go back to the countries, you never see them again. What did you do for your Guru's mission this week? Ask yourself that question. Put that in your mind, Govinda. Because here, Krishna is talking about a life of service. So, you can't really call yourself a devotee if there's no service there. It's like calling yourself the king, but it's like if there's a possibility now, I could call myself a lord. All I would have to do is have to buy 1 square meter of land in Scotland. And I can get the certificate, and I can call myself Lord Anashuya. Feels nice. If you wish to, use that title for me. I'm sure Guruji will use it as a perfect opportunity. So don't. But that's the thing. So if you want to call yourself a devotee, there has to be certain standards there. There has to be a certain understanding. So Jai Gurudev.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Narasimho Parato Narasimho
Ito Narasimho Parato Narasimho
Ito Narasimho Parato Narasimho
Ito Narasimho Parato Narasimho
Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho
Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho
Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho
Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho
Mahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho
Mahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho
Mahir Narasimho Narasimho
Mahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho
Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye
Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye
Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye
Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye
Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narasimhaya
Praladayine Hiranyakashipu Vakshaha
Hiranyakashipu Vakshaha
Shilatangana Kalaye
Shilatangana Kalaye
Ito Narasimho Parato Narasimho
Ito Narasimho Parato Narasimho
Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho
Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho
Bahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho
Mahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho
Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye
Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye
Tavakara Kamalavare Nakama Buddha Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadirita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
Kamakara Kamalavare Nakama Buddha Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa
Keshavadhirita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Tavakara Kamalavare Nakama Buddha Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadhirita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Tavakara Kamalavare
Nakama Buddha Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa
Keshavadhirita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Keshavadhirita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
Keshavadhirita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
Jai Narasimha Dev Narasimha Dev Narasimha Dev Jai Narasimha Dev
Jai Narasimha Dev Narasimha Dev Narasimha Dev
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Bhakta Swarupa Jaya Prahlad Maharaj.
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Bhakta Swarupa Jaya Prahlad Maharaj.
Oh Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Shri Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Shri Vishwananda Gurudev.
Shri Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Shri Vishwananda Gurudev.
Oh Gurudev, Gurudev, Shri Vishwananda Gurudev.
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 Gurudev, 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 Shri Vishwananda
Shri
Gurudev.
Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Shri Vishwananda Gurudev.
Shri Vishwananda Haribo, 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 Shri Vishwananda Haribo.
Shri Vishwananda Haribo, 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 Shri Vishwananda Haribo.
Govinda, Govinda, Narasimha Deva. Govinda, Govinda, Narasimha Deva.
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 Shri Swami Vishwananda Narasimha Deva. Shri Swami Vishwananda Narasimha Deva.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Narasimha Deva. Shri Swami Vishwananda Narasimha Deva.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Narasimha Deva. Shri Swami Vishwananda Narasimha Deva.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Narasimha Deva. Shri Swami Vishwananda Narasimha Deva.
Govinda, Govinda, 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 Narasimha Deva.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya. Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya. Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya. Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya. Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Shri Swami Vishwananda Hari Bo.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Vishwananda Hari Bol.
Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Hari Bo, Swami Vishwananda Bo.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Swami Vishwananda Bol.
Oh Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Hari Bo, Swami Vishwananda Bo.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Swami Vishwananda Bol.
Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Hari Bo, Swami Vishwananda Bo.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Swami Vishwananda Bol.
Govinda, Govinda, Narasimha Deva. Govinda, Govinda, Narasimha Deva.
Govinda Govinda Narasimha Deva. Govinda Govinda Narasimha Deva.
Govinda Govinda Narasimha Deva. Govinda Govinda Narasimha Deva.
Govinda Govinda Narasimha Deva. Govinda Govinda Narasimha Deva.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya. Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Sri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya. Sri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya. Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Sri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya. Sri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Govinda Govinda Narasimha Deva.
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 Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Sri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Sri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Sri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Shri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Sri Swami Vishwananda Guru Devaya.
Haribo, 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 Swami Vishwananda Bo.
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 Oh Haribo, Bo, Bo, Haribo, Bo, Bo, Haribo, Swami Vishwananda Bo.
Haribo, Bol, Bol, Haribo, Bol, Bol, Haribo, Swami Vishwananda Bo.
Oh Haribo, Bo, Bo, Haribo, Bo, Bo, Haribo, Swami Vishwananda Bo.
Haribo, Bol, Bol, Haribo, Bol, Bol, Haribo, Swami Vishwananda Bo.
Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala Me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala Me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Yatindraya, Karunakaraya, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Yatindraya, Karunakaraya, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Praparti Dharmaikarataya, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Prapatti Dharmaikarataya, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala Me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala Me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Saligrama Pratishtitaya, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Saligrama Pratishtitaya, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Tridandatarini Godakajaya, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Vedantadarini Godakajaya, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala Me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala Me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Rangesa Kenkaya Rataya, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Rangesa Kenkaya Rataya, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Mananataya Darine Daraya, Mangala, Mangala Me.
Mananataya Darine Daraya,
Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me
Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Mangala Mangala Me Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Swami Jai Jagadisha Hare Bhakta Janon Ke Sankata Dasa Janon Ke Sankata Shana Me Dura Kare Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Jo Jare Bala Pave Dukha Vinase Manaka Swami Dukha Vinase Manaka Sukha Sampati Gara Ave Sukha Sampati Gara Ave Kastamite Tanaka Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Mata Pita Tuma Mere Sharanaga Hume Kisaki Swami Sharanaga Hume Kisaki Tuma Vina Ora Na Duja Tuma Vina Ora Na Duja Asakarume Kisaki Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Tuma Purana Paramatma Tuma Antarayami Swami Tuma Antarayami Para Brahma Parameshwar Para Brahma Parameshwar Tuma Sabake Swami Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare Tuma Karuna Ke Sagar Tuma Palana Karata Swami Tuma Palana Karata Men Sevaka Tuma Swami Men Sevaka Tuma Swami Kripa Karo Bharata Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare Tuma Ho Eka Gochar Sabake Pranapati Swami Sabake Pranapati Kisa Vidhi Niyum Dayamaya Kisa Vidhi Niyum Kripamaya Tuma Kome Kumati Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare Dina Bandhu Dukha Haruka Tumara Shaka Mere Swami Tumara Shaka Mere Karuna Hatha Badao Karuna Hatha Badao Sharana Pada Tere Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare Vishaya Vikara Vitao Paparo Deva Swami Paparo Deva Shraddha Bhakti Badhao Shraddha Prema Badhao Santanati Seva Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare Dana Mana Dana Sabha Hem Tera Swami Sabha Kucha Hem Tera Swami Sabha Kucha Hem Tera Tera Tuja Ko Arpan Tera Tuja Ko Arpan Jala Ge Mera Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare Swami Jaya Jagadisha Hare Bhakta Janon Ke Sankata Dasa Janon Ke Sankata Shana Me Dura Kare Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare Mane Chakra Ragoji Giridhari Lala Chakra Goji Giridhari Lala Chakra Goji Giridhari Lala Chakra Goji Mane Chakra Goji Giridhari Lala Chakra Goji Giridhari Lala Chakra Goji Giridhari Lala Chakra Goji Chakra Go Chakra Go Chakra Goji Chakra Go Chakra Go Chakra Goji Mare Chakra Goji Giridhari Lala Chakra Goji Shama Mane Chakra Goji
Giridhari Lala Chakra Koji, Govinda Mane Chakra Koji, Giridhari Lala Chakra Koji, Giridhari Lala Chakra Koji, Giridhari Lala Chakra Koji. Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva, Tvameva Vidyam Dravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityormama Mritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Hari Om.
Prem se bolo Lakshmi Narayana Bhagavan ki
Jai.
Prem se bolo Sri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Bhagavan ki
Jai.
Prem se bolo Shri Radha Krishna Kanhayalal ki
Jai.
Prem se bolo Mahavtara Kriya Baba ji ki
Jai.
Prem se bolo Shri Bhutabhrteshwarnath ki
Jai.
Prem se bolo Sadguru Deva Sri Swami Vishwananda
Mahaprabhu ki
Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijana Vallabhaya Paraya Paramapurushaya Parakarma Mantra Yantra Tantra Oshadhashta Shastrani Samraj Samraj Nichor Mochai Mochai Om Namo Bhagavate Mahasudarshanaya Dipte Jvala Prataya Savalik Shubhanahum Phat Parashmai Parabrahmane Paramjyotishe Swaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Hari Om. Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Sham Venkatamana Govinda,
Govinda,
Gopika Jivana Smaran Govinda,
Govinda,
Bhakta Vatsala Govinda,
Govinda,
Kundalika Varade,
Arita,
Eknath Namde,
Tukaram,
Manavinath Maharaj ki,
Jai.
Rukmini Maharani ki,
Jai.
Samasta Bhakta Mandali ki,
Jai.
Alvar and Purvanar, Thiruvarikar